Out of the light, like a star, like a hero, Måns has arrived. You guys, he's the front runner with his song Heroes. Is he your hero?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Together with Eric, he's my favorite. I love the song. I love Måns. Yeah, he's doing an amazing job, and especially the staging, those screens, they are amazing. I don't know who came up with that idea, but we haven't seen it in Eurovision before, and it's unique. I mean, we've seen everything 1,000 times in Eurovision, but this is unique and it's amazing. And I especially love those little puppets when they're doing like this and then like this and a boom. I really like that part. And I also like that part when Måns is standing in front of that screen, and when they explode, he jumps out of the red screen, and that looks amazing. And I think that's the best part of the song, and that's where the music is really going on, and I just love it.
I mean, this just has me from like the banjo twangs. Like, I'm in the Wild West. I want to be tied to a railway line, waiting for Mans to come and save me. I want to be his damsel in distress. Like, I love this song. It's so good. And just, oh yeah, those banjo twangs are just hypnotic. Because it completely misleads you because you hear it and he's kind of like, and you're just like, am I in a spaghetti western? Am I in the good, the bad, the ugly? There's no bad and ugly here. This is all good, bitches. All good. Love it.
Now, I'm gonna have to disagree. I think there's a lot of good, but there is definitely some bad and some ugly, y'all. The beginning, the country chat opener, it does not fit his voice. It's a little awkward to me. It's almost like a cartoon. I'm like, is he serious? Is he seriously singing that? When he gets to the chorus, I'm like, oh yes, he is singing it, and I feel it. And like when he runs out, I think it's really powerful musically. The lyrics, though, these lyrics are ridiculous. We are the heroes of our time, fighting some demons in our mind. What demons is he fighting? He's sitting on a lot of money, and he's sitting on a victory at Melodifestivalen. He ain't got no demons. No, but yeah, I don't respond to this. I love the backdrop, but I think you guys are voting based on the cute little snowmen with the hats, not on the song.
Oh my god, I'm not. I find those snowmen creepy, personally. And also the fact he commits, like, snowman genocide, I think is pretty reprehensible. Because he kills all those snowmen. He kills them all.
One of our readers corrected us. It's the warmth of his heart exploding. It's about love.
He's still killing them, though. Like, exploding is still killing. That's still all those snowmen dying. Even if it is the warmth of his heart. That's almost more sinister.
I guess it is, but better to die from a crime of passion than from cold-blooded murder. So the bookies are saying that Måns is the front runner and that Eric and Jon Henrik will threaten. How do you guys size this up? Who do you give the edge and why?
I think Måns and Eric, I think Jon Henrik's chances got killed by giving 4th place in the final. Like, I don't rate that song particularly going into the final area. I feel like people voted for him in his semi-final because it was spiritual and nice, but the final is the serious shit, and that's why people come out and are like, we don't want to do terribly at Eurovision. We want to qualify. We don't want to have an Anna Bergendahl sit. And therefore I think Eric or Måns has to win. Just for, like, practical, but also because, like, they have a much bigger fan base than Jon Henrik, and they're much better looking than he is, and have much better songs. They're just much better altogether.
Yeah, agreed. Looking at Måns and Eric, I think one of them will win. But both of the songs, the lyrics are bad. I agree on that. The staging of both of the songs are amazing. So they're equal, both points. But the voice of Måns is so much better. So I think that he will win because of that.
Okay. Before y'all throw all the shade on Jon Henrik and bury him under your snowman, let me tell you this. He is my number one. He's the only person I've given a 10 to in this Wee jury for Melodifestivalen 2015. He is spiritual. He is soulful. When he sings that song, I stop talking. I feel it. I love it. I absolutely love it. To me, it's perfection. But I know that it's not going to win because it is performing 4th in the final. Krista Bjorkman did not want to take the Sami people to Eurovision, apparently, which really makes me angry. So I'm left with Måns and Eric. And so this is interesting. I love how they're different halves of the kind of backdrop equation. Like, Måns is very modern and digitized, whereas Eric is kind of old school performance. Like, he's dancing. He's relying on himself. He's not relying on a computer. And because of that, I'm throwing my love to Eric Sada. Because Eric Sada is performing. He is not standing there pointing while the machine does all the work. Eric is the talent, not the computer man.
I feel like it's a case of, like, voice choreography in that. Like, I think Måns has the voice edge and Eric has choreography over voice, if that makes sense. So, I think it could go either way because, I mean, when Eric has to actually sing live, that could be problematic as it was in 2011, whereas I think Mans would be kind of okay with that. But on the Eurovision stage, you might suffer if the graphics don't quite match up. So I just think it's too tough to call between the two of them. It's like Sana and Ace. I think there's literally going to be like 2 points in it when it comes down to it.
Can I ask y'all something? When you listen to the song without looking at the screen, are you still into Heroes?
Yes, I am. A little less than with the screens,
Ding, ding, ding,
but
ding,
but I still love it. And I think without the screens, I will give it a 9 or a 9.5.
Yeah, I love the electroness of it. I'm like, with or without Mans being there, I'm into it.
Well, Måns definitely puts the man in Måns because those biceps are killer. Now let's assign him a score based on his song. Angus, you're up.
I'm going 10. The full 10 points. 10 points out of 10. 10 points. J'adore.
Ooh, also a 10.
Y'all are crazy. I'm going to bring us back to reality and give this a 7. I don't necessarily like it, but I see why people do love it. So that's why he gets a lucky number 7. I still think he is going to be one of 3 potential winners.